What a day, what a performance, and what beautiful tears from rival fans once again. In today's video, we will be looking at those tears, also a bit of lovely stuff with the Eberechiese announcement, and maybe stuff you missed. It was a really good day for Arsenal, 5-0 winners. But before I begin, if you are new here, please hit the subscribe and the like as well. It is always greatly appreciated. And I think we have to start by sort of looking at that Viktor Gyökeres goal and then looking at the reactions from people to Viktor Gyökeres. So here is the goal. It was a beautiful goal from Viktor Gyokeres. You know, it's what he did at Portugal, you know, cutting inside and then putting it into the bottom left corner. He can do that. Feed Gyökeres the ball in the channels and he will do the rest. He will score the goals. It's just about getting those balls into him as quick as possible. But what the funny thing was the reaction of Saeed firstly to the goal. He was one of the biggest haters of Gyökeres ever since they got Sesko, we got Gyökeres. He's been calling him rubbish, hair flicks and all sorts. But when he put that ball in the back of the net, his reaction was hilarious. So here it is.
You got the space. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's a good goal. Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Viene el centro, clave, gol.
Oh, wow. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Okay. Nah, Fez, that's what Gyökeres is. He found the space. Okay, Fez. I. Okay. Fez. Is that offside though, please? Offside? No, it's not offside. That's the Gyökeres we all know.
Hilarious, man. Look at him begging for the offside in the end. It really was a vintage Viktor Gyökeres goal. That's what he was doing at Portugal, and you can only just say what a goal. What a beautifully worked goal from him. He created it himself, really, cutting inside and putting it in the bottom left-hand corner. And it was so crucial for him to get that first goal because the narratives were already starting. Their hair flicks, more hair flicks than touches. There was all sorts flying about. And how do you do your speaking? You do it on the pitch. And that's what Viktor Gyökeres did. Before we get on to more reactions, I have to give out a massive shout out to the guys at Dragon Jersey for sponsoring this video. If you want to get Arsenal kits like this from the past, current ones as well from the present, I very much recommend it. You can use code Fanatics for 10% off. But yeah, really quality kits. But let's get right on to the next reaction, and it's from Naeem. Let's see how he was talking after Gyökeres missed that opportunity, because it was hilarious that a lot of people, not just him but other rival fans, were doing this whole gimmick thing saying Gyökeres is awful because he missed one chance which came so quickly towards him.
See no trophy, say no trophy, speak no trophy. Viktor Gyökeres missed an open goal for Arsenal. Remember, they wanted Manchester United's Benjamin Šeško. Manchester United's Benjamin Šeško ain't no 007. He don't miss no open goals. In fact, Benjamin Šeško is going to score against Fulham tomorrow while Gyökeres is missing against Leeds. See no trophy, say no trophy, speak no trophy. Viktor Gyökeres who? Viktor Gyökeres where? Viktor Gyökeres missed an open goal. He missed an open goal against Leeds United. It had Arteta reacting like this. It had Michael Arteta reacting like this. I cannot even make this up. You cannot even make this up. Hey, what am I watching? What am I seeing? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Hey, Scott McTominay scoring for Napoli out here as well. Scott McTominay scoring for Napoli out here as well. Things you love to see. Benjamin Šeško, once a red, always a red. And Benjamin Šeško plays for Manchester United.
Didn't take long for him to be, quietened down by Viktor Gyökeres, scoring 2 goals. He's now up there in the leading charts. And that's why when you watch football, you shouldn't really comment too early on a miss. You've got to be you're sort of cautious, because football within, 30-40 minutes, humbled him. And I mean, all eyes are going to be on Benjamin Sesko. I'm not one of those guys because I'm a massive fan of Benjamin Sesko. I think he's a phenomenal centre forward. But now you've just added pressure to him for no reason. There's no need for a comparison. They're both going for different things. They're playing for different clubs. So let's remain humble, United fans. These guys talking after last week, after one off day. They caught us on a day where we were not really at our best, and we still got the 3 points. We're top of the league. We're clear top of the league as well. And yeah, it's just what we want to be seeing. In terms of Viktor Gyökeres' performance, he played 90 minutes, 2 goals, 1.30 expected goals as well. So really lovely stuff from Viktor Gyökeres in terms of turning up, you know, on his Arsenal home debut as well, when the momentum was there from the beginning of the game with the Eze announcement. It really was the sort of moment for him to announce himself, and 5 goals, 2 for him. Could have probably had the hat-trick if, you know, that ball didn't come so quickly towards him, but some positive signs for sure with Viktor Gyokeres. And I mean, we've got to get on to the big positives of Eberechi Eze being announced. There he is with a massive smile on his face. And I mean, look at him here in the stadium. We announced him in the stadium before kickoff, and he walked out and he was just smiling. He was brushing the badge as well. It was just one of those moments where you can't stop smiling. I think I've watched his announcement video about 30-40 times. He's just such a special footballer, and he's going to be crucial to us, especially with the Saka and Ødegaard potential injuries. It looks like he could be playing a role straight off the bat, but you can see how much it means for him, how much he's had to grind and work hard to be at this moment, to be able to play for Arsenal, to be able to play a Champions League football. Eberechi Eze has worked his socks off to be where he is. And, you know, the Arsenal fans are delighted, you know, as I accidentally played this video, but Arsenal fans are delighted in terms of already making a chant for Eberechi Eze. You can see the lyrics at the top, and you know what, this rattled Liverpool fans so much, because they have the same song which they made for Chiesa with different lyrics. But you know, we can't gatekeep songs, you know, just because you created the song, well done to you. But look, football's all about, you know, maybe taking a chant style but making it into your own. That's what it's all about. Nobody's made Liverpool the kings of LA. Everyone's got LA. You know, we're looking at other things, you know, You'll Never Walk Alone. It was there as well for Celtic. So there's certain things which are just, sort of, it's a common trend across football clubs to have really good chants, and this one just sounds really good for Eberechi Eze. So let's have a listen to it, and apologies for the language in advance. It's so catchy. We can hear them crying up the lane. Eberechi, he scores again. One shot with Mick Arteta, he said, wow. Tottenham, I'm a gooner now. It sounds beautiful. It really, really does. And fitting of the player, rejected Tottenham to come to Arsenal. That's what it's all about, man. Like, you're obviously going to be really, really important when you do that. And I mean, the funny thing is, you know, Max Dowman makes his debut, and the amount of rival fans already putting pressure on him, already counting everything that went wrong. Hopefully he can turn this around. I'd hate to have to do it to him. And it's just clipping every single time he made a misplacement, a missed pass, you know. I mean, some of these things on this list: lost aura by chasing the ball and losing the race. Lost a shoulder to Okafor. Who even is that? Failed dribble, another back pass. You know, it's just jobless activities when you do this for a 15-year-old, you know. But kudos to Max Dowman. He shut them up because he won the penalty in the end, contributing to Viktor Gyokeres' second goal. So look, football, I think we've learned from this video, football can humble you. Arsenal had a perfect day apart from the injuries. Bring on Hanfield, bring on Eberechi Eze, and bring on Glock 14. Peace.